Good morning, good morning. Are you seeing double? No. I photocopied it. Now, when I photocopy it, you can sort of tell that that might have been gold, real gold paint, but you really can't, as good as you can here. But I put it into Procreate to see if I could mess with it a little bit to see what it would look like. However, I do have a problem. I do have a problem. My Halloween bracelet broke yesterday. I can restring it, I think. But so far, this Halloween, there goes the dog, and there's a hurricane on the way. Yay! And it's coming right for us. Yay! And I'm going to the beach. Yay! It may be that I go to the beach, charge the golf cart, unpack my car, drive the golf cart up to our friend's house because they're higher and back farther than we are, and come back home. We'll see. I think it's only going to be a category 1. But this happened to us last year too. And we lost half the trees in our yard. We didn't lose our house. Several people on our street got holes in their roofs. Big holes. Okay. So what would I do here next? Now, I think we're at the place where we need bold sections of color. I'm just going through what's sitting right here. Or, ooh, this is pretty right here. Ooh. I don't know. Nothing is speaking to me. I was listening very hard. Nothing is speaking. I don't think I like that. All right, what's over here? So here's another piece. And then I put pieces of paper and circle form on top. Oh, circles. Oh, that's what I need. Okay. Okay, these are graphic. From Collage Soup. That looks, because this is so busy. This layer is very busy. I think it's okay if you put them together. This is one of my own that I just printed in black and white. And then maybe just like take this little snippet of stuff I peeled off from the other one. keeping that toy balloon shape that I drew yesterday going. I think I kind of like this on top. Maybe this one will go this way. We're going to go with it. I don't know if this is the right move or not, but my husband is not going to be with me the first, 3 weeks at the beach. He has a conference that it doesn't always interrupt it. In the last couple of years, it has interrupted the beginning of our start at the beach. So I think the last 2 times I've gone ahead with our dog. And then he does his convention thing like mid-October. And then he comes down. And he doesn't want to go down and drive back. It's only 3 hours. I mean, that's a drive, but see, you really can't tell that I put anything else on here. So how do you highlight that then? Maybe with some black Stabilo. Anyhow, he doesn't like driving anymore. I don't blame him. I don't either. But it does need to be a necessity. But anyhow, so and I'm going, and I'll set up the house. My sister has a retreat, so she's coming, and she works from home, so she might bring her stuff down and work from home at the beach. It just depends on her cat. She's going to see if she can get the kid across the street to feed it. And these don't necessarily, I want them to be a focal point. However, that adds a little bit more dimension. Okay. Now what? One of these cans has a ton of circles in it. Here it is. Purple. This might be breaking every rule in the art world, but I don't know if I have any more of that. It seems to be, it's newsprint. This one is not. This is from something else. Has like purple, blue, so it kind of evolves. Sort of. Then maybe do a different color Stabilo outlining these. Let's see. darker purple. I still have a lot of black on my paintbrush. Those three ended up in a row. These kind of curve out. Okay, so now, I mean, do it be really bold now? I kind of think I want to take a bunch of this back. With white paint and just leave out certain sections. Let me see. All right, this is actually fabric paint. However, it still works. Okay, that left some color. Now, okay, here's the magenta Stabilo, not Stabilo, Neocolor 2. While the paint is still wet. Make some real dramatic marks. And, I always like adding yellow to stuff. Okay. Now I think I'm going to kind of just maybe add some green straight lines as more graphic stuff. Who knows? I don't know. Oh, I like that. This is the white paint on this scraper that was still left, and I'm scraping it into the green line. Oh, I like this. And it kind of is smudging this stuff up, but slightly adding like a softening this statement of this green line. I'm wondering if a little turquoise wouldn't look good on here. I may have gone one step or 6 steps too far. Now I really think there's so much stuff on here that this is where you come in and you pick out just little sections. Oh, where's that card? I can make another one. Where are those 3x5 cards? I had a whole stack of them. Except I can't find them when I want them. It might just be, this is as far as this one goes. However, what else is in here? See, I love this. There's a couple things that could be painted on. That's pretty. I still love that. Huh. I can't stop. Okay, here's some more splotchy paint. But this does not have all the grunge. It just has the color. The chaos of color here. Oh, this is like either a microscope or cactus. But then put this on. Actually, I think I'm going to dry the bottom layer. Well, and okay, it's coming together. So now I'm just taking these shapes and putting shapes into them. I'm going to there's a lot of stuff on the bottom damp still. But I'm going to tack these down. I hate waiting for things to dry. Now, I'm going to go around these shapes. Basically, I have a layer of this same stuff with a lot more layers on it. And then I kind of softened it and then brought it back with another piece of paper that looks less grungy, but eerily lots of stuff. Which means I do this all the time. But I don't hate that. I think I'm going to stop because I like it. And there's a lot of stuff on here that needs to dry. Because this needs to be glued down permanently, not just tacked. But I don't hate this. This I like. That simple extra. Because sometimes I think I stop too soon. And then there's times where I think I should have stopped way back. But I wanted to experiment. And I don't experiment like this very often with taking stuff too far. Usually when I do it, it's on accident. But we have a new start here. So that was good for me to do something I'm not comfortable with from the get-go. Because I'm treating this as like a whole new restart. Unplanned. But I like that. Kurtie, what do you think? Sometimes I can do it when I don't go too far. And then you put more layers on top. Love it. I'm stopping.